Thursday, and all week we've been talking about our alphabet. And so today we're going to read a book called Walk and See ABC by Rosalind Beardshaw. A is for ants, B is for bee, C is for cow, D is for dragonfly, E is for eggs, F is for fox, G is for grasshopper, H is for hedgehog, I is for ivy, J is for jacket, K is for kite, L is for lamb, M is for mole, N is for nest, O is for owl, P is for puddle, Q is for quack, R is for rainbow, S is for squirrel, T is for tadpole, U is for umbrella, V is for violets, W is for web, X is for examine, Y is for yacht, Z is for zigzag, and that's the end. I want you to go outside sometime today or tomorrow, and I want you to see if you can find any of this stuff that was in this book that starts with the letter. Like A is for ant. See if you can go outside and find some ants. B is for bee. Go see if you can find a bumblebee. Some of you probably won't be able to find a cow because we all live in the city. D is for dragonfly. See if you can find a dragonfly. And you can go back and watch the video again and see some of the other insects and stuff in the book and see if you can find the objects we talked about in the book. I'm going to come over here and I have little dinosaurs. And you may have dinosaurs at home, or if you don't have any dinosaurs, you can use something else that's multicolored. And I want to have the kids sort them by a color. Some of the children in the class don't know all their colors, so that's one thing we're going to do is we're going to sort these dinosaurs by color. And I have dinosaur colored matching mats for colors, or I just have these simple colored bowls. And they find something that's different colors in your house, and I want them to sort. This is a blue one, this is a purple one, this is a red one, and I just want them to sort objects in your house by color. And you can use blocks, you can use their race cars, anything you can find in your house that's different colors, and have them sort the toys or objects by color. So see if they can do that. In art, I have for them to make a letter collage. And I just cut out the first letter of my name, which is an L. So cut out the first letter of their name. So if you're Amir, you'll do an A. If you're Khalees, you'll do a K. So just whatever your first name starts with, cut it out of a piece of paper and find various items around your house. Like this is a piece of tissue paper like you would put in a present. And I just cut it up into small squares. Down here is some buttons. You may have some extra buttons laying around your house. There's some jewels down in here. You may have some little jewels that your daughter or a girl in your house may have that were stick-on earrings or something. You can use those. And just glue it onto your letter. Just glue it onto your letter and make a letter collage. And make a letter collage. And that's what I want you to do as an art thing today, or something creative you can do today, is make a letter collage. In writing today, something you can do at home for writing is, I did green highlighter today so it's easier to see, and I took a regular piece of notebook paper, which is what you may have at home, and I drew some uppercase V's and some lowercase V's. If you notice, my uppercase just has more lines in between. And I want you to work with your child about holding their pencil correctly, pinching it between 2 fingers, and tracing the letters. After they trace the letters, see if they can write some of the letters by themselves without having the highlighter. And like I stated before in the week, if you don't have a highlighter at home, get your child's crayon and just draw a letter with their crayon. It'd help Miss Lauren drew the right letter. And then just trace over the crayon. You can use anything. You don't have to have a highlighter at home to draw their letters. Over in science today, I have our balance or our weight. And I have rocks and I have seashells. If you don't have seashells and you just have rocks, you can just use rocks. It's whatever you want to use. And I was going to pick a big rock. This is a big rock, and I'm going to put it on one side of my balance. And then I'm going to see how many little rocks or little shells will equal out my balance. So I'm going to start by putting some shells in here. I put 2 in there. There's 4. It hadn't moved yet. There's 6. There's 8. There's 10. There's 12. There's 13. Oh, it moved. There's 14. There's 15. We're almost there. There's 16. Oh, that looks about right. So it took me 16 seashells to equal my 1 big rock. So then I can pour my seashells out, and then I can do my little rocks. There's 1 little rock. There's 2 little rocks. There's 3 little rocks. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that last one was too much. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 out. That was 7, 6, 5. So I still have 5 in there, and I'm going to get a medium-sized rock and see if that'll equal. That's just about right. So 5 little rocks and 1 medium rock equaled 1 of my big rocks. So I want you to go outside and find a big rock and then find some little rocks and see if you can make them weigh the same. And then in housekeeping, we have out our doctor kit. During this COVID virus, we want to stay healthy. And one way we can stay healthy is by taking our temperature with our thermometer and making sure we don't have a temperature. And then if you have to go to the doctor, he's going to use a stethoscope. And a stethoscope he's going to put in his ears. And he's going to listen to your heart. That's what a stethoscope does. And then he may use an otoscope to look in your ears. And then he'll put a tongue depressor in your mouth. So you say, ah. And he's going to look at your throat and make sure you're healthy. And we have to stay healthy at home during the COVID virus. One thing it says to do is wash your hands. Wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom or anytime you go do something different or touch something. Wash your hands and stay clean. It says to stay at home. And that's one reason Miss Lauren is videotaping her lessons for you, is so you can watch them at home and stay at home and stay healthy. And I want y'all to stay at home and stay healthy. Don't come to school and see me, because we're not going to be here any longer. We're going to have to go home. But, you know, just stay at home and stay healthy and wash your hands. Last activity is I have these cards with numbers on them. And they look like streets. And I know most of you aren't going to have these cards, so you can draw these at home. Just draw a number and put lines on it. And then you can have your cars and draw or drive your car on your number. Drive your car on your number, and then whoever you're with, grandma, grandpa, dad, mom, whoever you're with this week, tell them what number you just took your car on the drive-through. And that's all I have for today, and so I'll be back tomorrow with another video and another set of activities for us to do. Thanks, guys.